Hello, 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 good morning, and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick, and it is time for some
Okay, alright, so it looks like
Splinterlands.
special
But
idea.
first,
The special idea.
coffee.
I think sell it, get back your land plot. You know, Steve? Steve, I really think you're onto something, man. Because that's what I need to do, alright? I for sure need to get back my land plot. I think regardless, I will buy it tonight.
Sorry, we're listening to
regardless
Jim
of
right
my
now because I'm
land.
trying to arrange a trade with him.
100. What? A what? You guys see the price? Oh, what the? What's land? Alright, I mean, that looks a lot better. Hold on, I need my phone. Okay, alright, it's on. I'm back. It got way too warm in here. Way too warm. I got one I want to sell. But I was waiting for 200. Holy cow. I'm up $13. Yeah, I'm not surprised yet.
Alrighty, we are, yes. We are us are we are here, and we are gonna have a good night. Probably gonna do a bit of a short stream tonight, because I'm on in the morning early with Dwayne. So, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and dive through these faucets real quick. Boo 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 doo doo boo doo. We have not tried this account in a while, and I did power down, so cow in its natural environment, flying over the pyramids. Fuck yeah. What's good, Bob Carr? Yes, you indeed are first. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight, my friend? You should hop into Splinterlands TV real quick. Actually, I'm sure you're already there. You should tell Jim to trade me the gold wraith for my gold quicks. Oh shit, it worked! Or did it? No, too much owned HP. The scent was still from the first one. Well, fuck you too then, hooty hooty boo boo boo. Boo boo. Boo 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 doo doo. Boom boom. Boom doo doo doo. Boom doo 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 doo. Bow down down. Bow down 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 down. Bow down down. Brown brown. Was good, Shiloh. Whoa, what the fuck? My daily loot got cut in half? I still have the same XP. I'm still rank 4. What the? Oh, this is some bullshit, y'all. Now I understand. Nope. I got that message. Now I get it. Now I get it. Alright, killing that. And spin to win. Things are good. Things will be better if I can find someone to fucking trade me a gold wraith for this gold quicks. Or fucking 5 copies of Lily. Alright, 38 minutes. We're not waiting for that. Waxiest Races probably still down. Takeo. Take over Waco. Yeah, that's fair enough. And I think I told you I had won 3 times earlier. It was actually only 2. It was the Gold Knifer and the whatever Rift Watcher card it is, the common from Life. God damn, that's impressive. I don't even have 1 gold foil legendary a year. I have 1 gold foil legendary one ever. And I've been playing going on 2 years now. And then I have 2 that I've bought. So... Oh, I've never pulled one. I mean, technically I have opened 1, but it wasn't my pack. I was opening them for Demore. So I own 3 gold foil legendaries. 1 of which I won on a stream, and 2 of which I bought. And yeah, I've opened something like 250 packs all told. I mean, that's probably a high guess, but I would be confident to say that it's over 200. Let's see how bad the exchange rate is right now. I got 5.1 billion and we're gonna get 0013. What? God damn, that's fucking terrible. Alright, next up. Restake our woo. I'm hoping that 50 is going to be enough for the airdrop, and I'm hoping to get 50. But I'm hoping it's towards the end of Q3, because I'm not prepared for it to be at the beginning of Q3. But we shall see. We shall see. 11-11 on the APR there. Good thing I don't fucking care. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, dum, dum, doo-doo-dum, dum, dum, ba-da-dum, dum, dum, ba-da-dum, dum, dum. Claim my nifty, claim my wax. Throw my nifty in with my wax. Nice. That is probably about half of what you need for 500 or for 100 packs. I expect them to be $5 plus a voucher. I expect $5 plus a voucher minimum. Then again, the way their fucking prices have been increasing on that shit, it would not surprise me to see $20 plus 10 vouchers for fucking pre-sale packs. So, and you know, if it is over $5 and a voucher, I'm getting 0. 100% hard stop. No, not happening. Next faucet is GLX. Actually, we don't need to do that one. We can skip it. Wax Cloud Wallet. We're going to vote for Black Lotus. We're going to claim our earnings. Also, if you're planning on selling those cards for liquidity, you might want to consider selling them early. Like, sell them now. Because it may very well go down. Alrighty. Wax Dow claim. Alright, stakeable only. Do I not have any? Alright, fine. Fuck you then. I thought that I'd be able to stake some of my Pixtalgia shit. At least you are showing me that there. Even with a 0.00 wax on it. I mean, that's probably the safer way to go about things. Plus, you're probably going to earn more on it that way. But, I mean, not financial advice, just, you know, putting the idea out there. Obviously, it's your shtiff. You do it your way. I am here to tell nobody exactly what to do. Boom, doom, 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 boom, ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. Oh, okay, yeah, if you're renting them out, then I guess at least you are making something off of them. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I actually need to do some work on my rental account tonight. Thank you for that reminder. good in. Boom, goom, 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 goom. Hey Siri, set my alarm for 10 a.m. please.
Done.
Hey Siri, set my alarm for 11 a.m. please.
Done.
Hey Siri, set my alarm for 11:15 please.
Done.
Gotta make sure I got them on all of the different devices, so. The reason I actually, I have to work with my rentals right now is because 2 days ago I pulled everything off the market because I got to do some combining and some moving around of different things to make sure that I've got cars as much as possible on my main account and on the Get Good Scrub account. And I also want to make sure that I can get a bunch of stuff that I want to keep on Rickwin's again while I have that nifty deck for it. But the biggest point is I'm switching everything over from regular rentals to season rentals before that added fee kicks in. So I want to make sure that I get everything up before that one DEC. Whoa, that is not correct. I just got another 375 fucking loot. What the fuck are you talking about? I only have 7. Bastard! Trying to fucking lie to me? God damn, I'm not getting upset at other people getting gifts. I'm not getting upset at other people getting gifts. I'm not jealous. Thank you. Now, let me go fucking put that shit in the LP. Alrighty then. We can now close this tab. We can hop on over to the Splinter tab. Boom. Down, 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 down. log out this account. Sick and fucking tired of getting my ass fucking stomped and smashed and handed to me in fucking bronze. I played 8 games earlier. I won 1, I lost 3, I won 1, I lost 3. What the fuck? This shit is fucking frustrating. Start a new focus. And, ooh, look at that. ECR's at 99.42. We switch back over just in time. Alright, we got Melee Mayhem, Equalizer, 35 mana. We're going Daria Death. Why in the fuck am I in goddamn Modern? Oh, because I just logged in. That's right. So we're not going Daria Death. We are gonna go... I guess... Fuck it. I guess we'll go Yasik. We can do you. And do you. Oh, we're not gonna have, nope. Put you on the back end. I can bring you. You and you. And send it. Oh, we actually got a kill on the Retribution. That's nice. That doesn't happen very often. I think we got it. If I win the Gold Foil Llama, what will I do with it? I can almost guarantee that motherfucker will be on the market immediately. Either that or on the rental market. Actually, I'd probably just rent it out. I will probably never use it. I would probably just put that bitch on the rental market and just let it accrue. Because I'm sure it's got to have a good value to it. Like, let's actually take a look at that. Yeah, it would take ages to sell, which is why I feel like I'd rather rent it. I'd be shopping it out, though. Like, I'd be putting it out there to see who wants it. Like, I'm not going to put it on the market, but it will immediately be available for a P2P sale. If that makes sense. Rent. Filters. I'm not used to the filters being off to the side like that. All right, 500 DEC a day. That's... Yeah, I feel like I'd throw it up for rental for like 450 or something like that. That's a solid... I don't know, though, because, I mean, how many people do you think are actually renting a gold llama? Like... I mean, 7% is not bad at all, but are you actually getting that? Like, how many people are actually renting? That's what I want to know. Do you know any way to look that up? I'm sure it can be found, but my skills are not that high. Yeah, exactly. Put it up for rent till I can find someone to sell. Oh my fucking god, Stever. It's just fucking raining shit on Jim. Alright, nope, stop. Stop. Alright, we got a way to keep us distracted from being jealous of other people's fucking free shit, though. We're going to have a guest coming on. Hopping in the voice chat here in just a moment. It's not even giveaways, it's fucking Steve or just sending Jim a bunch of shit. I haven't seen any giveaways yet. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome.
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, pretty good. So is that what you were talking about, this fucking half loot bullshit?
Well, half loot's not the issue, bud.
Oh.
That's not the issue at all.
What else is it?
They nerfed the loot to half, right? But they also nerfed the price of loot packs to half. So you'd think there wouldn't be much of an issue, right?
Okay.
But, this is where my bonus contention is. And I'm probably canceling myself in that streaming world as we speak. But the thing is, people who bought loot packs before today did so at the fucking full price without knowing that these people who did not reinvest their loot into the project, who did not actually, reinvest the loyalty token as a sign of loyalty, are going to basically pay half the price of the people who actually, bought in early to the game. And that's the issue that I have.
Okay.
So for the price of what were previously 6 loot packs, you can now get 12. And that wouldn't be that big of an issue if it was just for this set, but that carries over into set 2, the new set of cards that's coming in. And I seem to have a minority opinion here, but I see a kind of fundamental unfairness in that for a game that, frames itself as being focused on community and,
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
And see, I'm actually, I'm kind of benefiting from it, but for the opposite reason. I have been investing all of the loot that I've been getting, but I haven't gotten enough to get packs, so the way I've been investing it is it's all in the LPs.
There you go. Well, you see, that's a good approach, but realize that this system unduly benefits whales.
Oh, yeah.
To And to a certain extent, and I've been feeling this for a while, it feels like, and this is not a, well, I mean, it is a diss to a certain part of Splinterlands, but the bad part of Splinterlands, it kind of feels like they're recreating that terrible element of it.
I mean, that's fair, and we're not on Splinterlands TV, so you don't have to tiptoe around saying anything negative.
Well,
It's
not tiptoeing around either. Splinterlands is an amazing game wise, as is Forsaken.
but it's absolutely like very heavy on the whale food, and I feel like
it's completely fucked. Yeah,
yeah, like and
fucked to oblivion.
it's something that, excuse me, I feel like every game in the kind of the Web3 space is more or less dealing with that. Some of them are better than others, but I do feel like it's a problem in any given community. But there, you know, there is a point at which you're trying, and then there is a point at which you are not. And Splinterlands is definitely not trying to not feed the whales. And this thing with the loot is also absolutely not feeding the whales.
And you know, the cop out that they use is the boilerplate legalese of we can, you know, change the tokenomic system at any time. This is not an investment. Blah 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 blah. But let's be fucking real. If this wasn't meant as an investment, and the only reason they don't market it is, well, I mean, it's illegal to do so in the U.S. If it wasn't an investment, there wouldn't be 12 fucking variations of each card with different daily loot rewards.
Right?
Yeah.
And so what's the cheapest loot pack now?
Well, I think it's 25,000. Yeah, because it was 50,000 before. It's 25,000 now.
Okay.
So I have a friend who opened 14 platinum loot packs 2 days ago.
Ouch.
So I have another friend who has 5 figures into the game. No joke. Some of that from loans.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
And it's clear to me that some people are literally addicted to pack rips. So basically, this is a rose by any other name. This is fucking gambling. Let's be real.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
kind of diverges a bit from Splinterlands there.
Not even so much. I mean, it's still.
Well, at least you don't have the card variation. Yeah, well, they brought in the gold. Yeah.
Yeah, and thankfully all that we have is, you know, the regulars versus the golds. But then, I mean, Forsaken doesn't really have the rarities other than the different variations of the card, right? Like, all the cards are themselves are pretty much the same rarity. And then there's just the changes to how it looks, right?
Right, but the changes to how it looks, each change to how it looks brings a vastly different amount of XP. So if I go into my Forsaken account right now, like, I have a standard leader, for example, Tato Latabo, who gives me 3,000 XP a day. Then I have a fully upgraded Murdered Out card that gives me 90k XP.
Wait, fully upgraded Murdered Out? I thought Murdered Out was top of the upgrades. You can go further than that?
This is not a Murdered Out. I'm sorry, this is a fully upgraded black camo. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I'm just confused now because, like, I know, I mean, the best shit that I have is I've got like 2 or 3 camos, and I've got Hex Tech and like a couple of things, but I'm nowhere near blood foil or black camo or Murdered Out. Like, I don't know what any of that shit is. So, like, I've seen some of the charts, but
I got it for free, so I'm not gonna pay money for this shit. You can play fucking Forsaken for 70 whack.
Right? Not even. I mean, if you just get the cheap versions of the cards, half of them are fucking like 0.0 something.
Yeah, no, it's just because the territories are a little bit more expensive.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I heard 70 whack about, but it might be less now. So, like, if you are going for the higher end cards, you are fucking gambling. So, like, how many people are listening to you right now?
I think just one, just Bob Carr.
Okay, this feels like a rug, honestly.
On Forsaken?
Not a full-on rug, but a partial rug. In as much as, yeah, okay, they have the boilerplate legalese telling them that they can change the fucking loot system whenever they want, but, you know, this is a... I was on TD's, on NFT Gamer TV, and I was just ripping into them while the fucking founder was there, and he was not fucking pleased. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hilarious. I just need to turn off a light. Sorry.
I mean, I don't actually have you on video, so it's all good.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I like to turn up the... Ah, fuck shit. Goddamn drawers.
And that's why lights help.
Yeah, seriously, bro. But no, I mean, I was live on stream ripping into it, and suddenly, in the highlighted messages at the bottom, I don't remember what the language was. I don't really care, but it was code for like "shut the fuck up" or "watch yourself" kind of thing. Oh, I don't give two fucks.
Right? I mean,
I don't give a single fuck. I mean, what's the worst they can do? I mean,
are you an official Forsaken?
not even, and you know that's never gonna fucking happen now, presumably. But you know, it's like I've been debating. I don't know if I can stream this in good conscience good conscience anymore, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a huge fucking difference that they've just kind of sprung. And how much warning was there on this? I mean, I know...
No, that's the fucking problem. Basically, an hour? They closed down pack purchases about an hour before, and then re-enabled them as the AMA was live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's like you have all these fucking groupies because they've, you know, created this, like, and it's a great community around that game.
Don't
get me wrong.
It is.
But, yeah. But, at the very same time, they don't seem to realize what just happened. They cannot do the basic fucking math of understanding that they just got fucking shafted.
Yeah, a great community with a shit project is still a shit project. A great project with a shit community is still a shit project. Like, you still have... You have to have both. The community is absolutely important, but it can't make anything better than what it is. It's like, you know, even if... I mean, Dead and City. I quickly pulled the plug on Dead and City and bowed out when I realized that it was a shit community, but the project never got off the ground. Even if the community had been great, it was still shit. So
yeah, absolutely. So it's like I'm feeling quite conflicted right now, but you know, I have had a stream scheduled for tomorrow morning, and part of me is like, don't fucking do it. Like, ask to be removed from the streamer support. I think you're in streamer support, right?
I maybe.
You probably are. You're a Legion streamer. So, oops, sorry, I just got to respond to this really quick.
I mean, I know I talked to them about it at one point, but I very rarely actually do Forsaken. Like, it's kind of one of my side things. So they may have removed me. I might still be in there. I don't know anything.
I'm
but
pretty sure I saw your name on the list of quote unquote Legion streamers. The cheap labor, unrewarded cheap labor of the their streaming community.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel as well. Like I like when I was first being introduced to it, Sky dropped by and he dropped me a bunch of cards. And and there have been a couple of other people who have been like, yeah, here you go, here's some things to give away, and here's some things to help you get started and whatnot. But like, even when I've been making the rounds in the Forsaken rooms and whatnot, like fucking Downtown Detail, I love him, he's a great guy. But like, I went in there and I saw that he was still playing Pinup Warlords. And I had kind of dropped off that one, so I gave him all of my Pinup Warlord shit that hadn't sold. And I didn't even, and just free. Just all of it. And I didn't even get a single fucking Forsaken card out of it. And he's given away, 3 murdered outs on a single fucking stream. Like, I'm not asking for top-of-the-line shit, but just fucking anything would be nice. I mean, I'm sitting here at 100,000 fucking XP. Like, I literally need to quadruple my deck to get to the next level, and I am at the point where it's
cards would bring you 25% of the way there.
Yeah, I mean, somebody could easily make a huge difference in where I'm at. And I'm trying. I love it. It looks so good. The cards the play is so smooth. The cards are beautiful. The layout, everything. I didn't particularly care for Blitz because it's just so fucking RNG, and
it's so grindy.
Yeah, I mean, not even that. It's just so much RNG. Like, there's so little actual strategy in the gameplay itself. It's
over time you'll discover there's some.
There is some, but even the best strategy loses when you never roll above a 2. You cannot win. Period. End of story. And I've had those games, and that just frustrates the fuck out of me.
I win 70% of my games on stream, though, so I think there is a strategy. Logically, you should be winning about 50% of your games. So that means you have some players who don't know the game fully. And, I know the ins and outs because I can play 60 games in a row. So, I mean, because of the RNG, chance would dictate a 50% win average, but I'm well above that. So there is a small element of strategy involved, but you're right. The RNG is way too significant in the game.
It's a lot like Magic, only worse. Because I'm not saying there is no element of skill to the game. There absolutely is. Knowing what is the right cards to play at the right time, knowing because each thing can do different things.
Or mill,
exactly. Knowing what to do with your cards is absolutely a real thing, and it's important. But at the same time, if you never get to make a match, which is entirely possible. Then, and I've had situations where it's been 2 or 3 games in a row where I make 1 match or 0 matches throughout the entirety, because not only do I have to roll well enough to actually get to play shit, I also have to draw the shit to play. And, I've sometimes you just don't draw the right shit, and sometimes you just don't roll high enough to actually get anything done. Even if I've had good hands where I've got matches and I just never roll anything higher than a 2, and my opponent is just, they're clearing my board every time, so I don't get to make a match because I can't actually match cards because I can't play 3 cards at a time.
Yeah, totally. And a lot of people throw around #rig, right?
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
Oh my god, especially with the fucking FOMO fab. Yeah, no, I'm...
Yeah. I had to stop watching Forsaken TV because of FOMO fab. I used to be on every day. I haven't been on since, probably the 3rd or 4th of February. It became unbearable.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about that a bit, and Bob, he's actually one of the big winners from FOMO Fab. Hasn't won yet in March, but he won. What did you get, Bob? Did you get 10 or was it 12 that you ended up getting overall? And yeah, with the Forsaken, I've only bought 1 pack, but I spent 250 wax and got the good pack, and then I got
The elite, whatever?
yeah, I opened the elite pack and I didn't get anything out of it except
Yep.
for foils.
Mm-hmm.
And like I literally did not get a single morale or intel. I didn't get any, and I got one weather.
I mean, the packs are, fuck, bro. Like, you know, I told you I have friends who have ridiculous amounts of money invested in the game, and one friend who's potentially like addicted, honestly, because he's spending money he doesn't have. And he opened up 14 platinum loot packs, which is the highest level pack in a row. And the best he pulled was a fucking gold foil something or another. I don't even think it was a leader. And then this is the interesting part. When I was doing one of my streams, my affiliate party or whatever the fuck it was, their director of marketing, Coleman, hooked me up with 4 loot packs, the 3-card loot packs, right? And for giveaways, I pulled a fucking Tenant and a Blood foil out of 1 pack.
Jesus, nice.
That's, well, not for me, but anyway, that's 2,500 or 22 or 2,500 bucks. I'm not sure. Good for Transform. He got it. I'm really happy for him. I have no issue with it. Like, it wasn't mine. I'm really happy he got it. I have absolutely no bitterness whatsoever. But then, and I'm hesitant to say this, but I really give no fucks anymore. I was speaking to one of the mods, and the mod said something to the effect of packs you get from X or Y will always be better than packs from the store, with a wink. So I don't know if he was fucking around or what, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
problematic if it's the case.
if it's true, it absolutely is. Yeah.
And of course, you know, we talked about transparency on the blockchain, right? But I think this game epitomizes. Well, so does Splinterlands to a certain extent. We have no fucking idea what's in the packs. If you're playing Splinterlands, and what is it? You're buying for over 100K or something. You contact X or Y to arrange a special price.
Yeah, something like that.
How do we know those packs aren't loaded?
Right? I mean, that's certainly.
I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. It never even crossed my mind before I was told that.
But it is a solid point, and I mean,
the packs are pre-minted for Warsaken.
And there's also a thing like you'll see it if you watch in the streams. Like somebody opens 200 packs. Yep. Those 200 packs are going to be better than somebody opening 100 packs twice, which is going to be better than somebody opening 20 packs 10 times, which is going to be better than somebody opening 2 packs 100 times, which is going to be better than somebody opening 200 packs. Like,
yep. It seems like there's an iterative thing, and you get the impression, and I haven't opened enough Splinterlands packs to know it's true, but you get the impression that it's like a fucking slot machine. That it's hardwired to make you want to rip more. Like, it's psychological manipulation.
Bob, this is Prime Rogue. His in-game name for Splinterlands is Carry the Zero. I think you were actually here when he popped into the stream when he just first started the game, and we hooked him up and introduced him to Splinterlands TV and whatnot.
And again, thank you again for that. It was much appreciated.
Hey,
I'm sorry I forgot to actually tell you that I had gotten the cards. I totally meant to, and then it's just like life has been kind of crazy. I tore a calf muscle and shit.
Oof.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yeah, it's all good, man. Like, I was happy to lend it to you, and then I would have been happy for you to still have it. It's just like I got to the point where it's like, all right, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start, spooling up my bot so I can use them over there. So
yeah, because I mean, it's funny. Oh, I have another good one for you about Warsaken in a sec. But yeah, so Splinterlands allows / encourages botting in bronze, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the official policy. Sorry, need coffee. Official policy of Warsaken is you cannot multi-account unless you have a bloodfoil leader. I don't ask me what a bloodfoil leader gives you, but it's a lot, right? I couldn't tell you the amount. So I think the idea is that if you have a bloodfoil leader, okay, you've maxed out your potential XP earnings, so you can have a second account. So in the AMA today, in another question that very clearly pissed them off, some of the whales in the game, like, I don't know, does River play Splinterlands too, as well? Is there a person named River?
I'm sure there is, but I'm not familiar.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're from the Splinterlands world. They're a whale. And I think they were the one who started it. And some of the mods are even doing it, where they will, because they have fucking nice cards. It's a risky system because there's no, like, you know, formal control over it. You literally lease your card to someone, and since you can't collect XP on it, they give you half the daily XP that they're getting from it that you would otherwise not get. So I see that as multi-accounting, because the slogan that they like to use over at Warsaken is one heartbeat, one account, unless you have a blood foil. But a card can only have one owner at a time. So if there's no formal leasing system, renting system, and you're leasing your card to someone for half the daily loot, I don't understand how that's not multi-accounting.
Well, I mean, Realm is also multi-account and anti-bot. And, like, when one of my friends quit playing, and I was still active, he basically, we came to an agreement where, you know, I would pay him half the salary of his 5-star leaders, and he would give them to me. Like, there's no official rental system or anything else like that, but I do look at that more as, like, rental thing. And would it be better if it's handled in game? Yes, but fuck, I'm still in goddamn modern.
No, but isn't that completely different? You're telling me, is he still playing?
No.
Well, then that's not at all the same thing. So, no, we're talking about a system in which people who are actively playing the game but have maxed out their earnings potential are leasing cards to people and then taking half the loot back. So they actually have an account that they're playing. That's the issue. So basically, for me, they're multi-accounting by proxy. And when I brought this up during the AMA, I got asked to the big head honcho of Warsaken, and the essence of his response is, we're not going to, like, police that. This is the blockchain. Freedom, freedom now. Do what you want. And that's fair as a response, but don't try to tell me you have a coherent fucking policy, right?
Right.
Because that's not fucking coherent. That I mean, I have to say, I'm pretty fucking livid with what they did today, and what chaps my ass the most, to be honest with you, is my DMs are full of fucking streamers complaining and bitching about the system. I was on NFT Gamer TV earlier, and there was a streamer on at the same time, and that streamer literally would not comment on anything, had no opinion on anything live. While I was basically saying, and I think I actually wrote this down somewhere, that now I know what it feels to be fucked up the ass with a barbed wire stick. Yeah. I've been a little bit uncouth today. You have Mature on, I presume?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. This is my stream. You don't ever have to worry about swearing. Like,
no, on mine either. I mean, I actually don't know if I'm streaming Warsaken anymore, to be honest with you. Part of me is like, because I literally, when I was at some point, TD went to the bathroom, and I decided to just go full bore, and I literally said, "Well, here I am committing war-forsaken streamer suicide, war-forsaken streamer suicide or something." And then the fucking founder, who had just popped into the chat, conveniently enough, was like, "No, of course not." But it's like, it's a situation in which, like, part of me wants to do the stream I was planning on doing tomorrow because it's kind of pretty fucking dope. Essentially, I was gonna just stream the normal way I was gonna stream, but I was gonna, I used to teach international politics at university. So since it's a war game, I was literally gonna give a 3-hour lecture on like fundamentals of international relations. I thought it'd be an interesting, just way to change it up or whatnot. But part of me is like, fuck it, I don't want to stream your shit anymore.
So, I mean, I definitely don't hate that idea, though. Like, that does sound like an awesome ass fucking stream. Just don't even talk about Warsaken. Just, entirely do that idea and just run with it and fuck them. Let them, like, what are they going to do? Complain, kick you off the platform? You were already on your way out anyways. Like, take advantage of having it.
I'm debating. I doubt they would kick me out. And I also very much doubt now that I'd get the status. But it's kind of funny because it's like, should I quit? Like, be like, okay, I don't want this fucking status anymore. Just take it away. Remove me from streamer support. I'm not doing this anymore. Or it feels like if they want to fuck around and find out, it's almost like the better idea is let them tell me not to do it anymore and then write a peaked article.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, it really depends on what you're like. If is it something that you like want to take them down because of it, or is it?
No. It's just I do not like the fuckery, and I do not like the PR bullshit. That's basically it. Like, to fucking, as I was doing this shit live on stream, the founder wrote a message. I'm gonna need to go watch the VOD, but it was something to the extent of, okay, we're never gonna agree on this, so like stop talking about it. It wasn't phrased like that, but that's exactly what it said, and it was code for shut the fuck up now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've definitely gotten those ones before as well, and especially on Splinterlands TV, there is one person who immediately hops into my mind, and every time we have.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Every time we have a disagreement about somebody, then about something, then it starts to go into personal attacks against me and how I shouldn't be using my platform that way and whatnot. And it's like, you know what?
But you bring a unique perspective to Splinterlands TV.
I do. I feel like it's a strength.
Giving shit away, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, your focus is very different and brings value to the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly how I approach it, and what I'm all about is trying to bring that value, because like,
were you even giving away cars during FOMO Fed?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
if somebody's gonna give me stuff to give it away, I'm gonna give it away. I love to give stuff away, and that's how I started my own channel too. I do love giving shit away, but like, when I lost my job and now I'm a basically full-time content, like, I'm already not making my bills and struggling just to be able to keep up. I can't afford to keep buying shit to give away.
Right.
So, like, I was happy to do it when I had the money for it, and also, to help grow the channel, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I do love giving shit away, but right now I just can't afford to do it. So,
and that makes complete sense. I mean, you're promoting someone else's game on your own fucking dime while they're getting fucking rich as fuck. To a certain extent.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm thinking about is not the right analogy, but it's almost like a form of self-consented indentured servitude in a way. But in Warsaken, what's interesting is, they have the Legion streamer, which I think you are, and which I am, and they also have official Warsaken. And back in the beginning, when they were nobody, anyone could get official Warsaken. And official Warsaken are guaranteed support every week based on metrics. They use Sully Gnome. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
No.
It measures like average viewers per hour stream. So this is what's compounding everything for me personally. So I started streaming at some point, whenever that was, and in recent times, the follower requirement for official changed to 500 followers. I don't know if that's easy to get or not. Don't give a shit. Whatever. Don't even know how many I have. I just know it's slightly over 300 because someone asked me to check. Or it was last time I checked. But they made several exceptions to that, and all the exceptions were for female, which is completely fine because there are not enough female streamers. But they did not admit that it was that. They said that it was based on objective Sully Gnome metrics because such and such person outperformed the person who had always been leading the metrics for 2 weeks in a row. Well, guess what? My first week streaming, or my first 10 days streaming, I was leading in all metrics by a fucking country mile. And week 2, I was number 2 only because my good friend, that I won't name him, had a fucking 500 follower party. But that status has not been offered to me. And it sure as fuck won't be now.
Right.
Yeah. So there's this kind of exploitative dynamic to all Web3 streaming, I think, where they expect you to basically to fund them in a way. And I think that's really fucking toxic. And yeah, I don't quite know what to think.
Makes sense though. Not saying that their way of doing things makes sense or whatnot, but like that viewpoint, like, yeah, it is kind of very fucked up.
But it's also very rational for them as business people.
Yeah.
I mean, as proverbial whales, so to speak. But I mean, it's a fundamentally exploitative model. And the thing is a lot of what percentage of streamers are going to do this full time and make a career out of it? Honestly,
low. As I'm finding out how difficult it is, like I wish I could, but no, I'm finding out exactly how difficult it is.
Yeah. Do you know what the average? I don't know if these numbers are still true, but I was looking it up a while ago just for fun. You know what a good Twitch average is to be in the top 5% in terms of average viewers?
What's that?
5.
Oh wow! All of a sudden, I don't feel so bad about my numbers.
5 average viewers puts you in the 96th percentile. When I stream Warsaken, I average 26 to 30, maybe. But remember, there's no direct player matching in the game right now. So coming on stream is kind of the only way they can fucking either play, or if they're just grinding for NFTs, get a fucking mystery box off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's almost like streamers are being used to deal with the fact that they don't have that system in place. But I was actually really disappointed in fellow streamers for not actually... Well, the only person who said anything about how we were being fucked in the ass was Downtown. Believe it or not.
Like I said, he's a great guy. Like I really enjoyed Downtown, and it's funny because
I enjoy him too. He's a great streamer, but he's also official. That's the thing, which is why it's surprising.
Yeah. It was actually like he was one of the like the first people who was really a regular in my stream back when he was more into Splinterlands. And so like
Yeah.
I was kind of with him throughout the entire him becoming disillusioned with Splinterlands and starting to kind of go down the rabbit hole of starting to talk crap about everything and whatnot, and like
Oh yeah.
yeah, so it was an
You know what's
interesting.
happening live though?
Huh?
You know what's happening live?
What's that?
I am seemingly becoming the first streamer to do that RE Warsaken.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, go watch the fucking VOD if you have like just watch the 15 minutes where I first come on. I am absolutely fucking destroying. Like in a way that's almost like how would I put it? Like a fireable offense. It's like if you worked for fucking Microsoft and went on fucking TV and said that Windows was fucking pure shit and that they were screwing you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But sorry, I was just gonna add one thing. I don't want to monopolize all the time here.
Oh no, you're good.
So my plan was never to. I mean, I love the game, especially standard, but I don't fucking want to stream fucking 4 hours of fucking Blitz. I mean, my goal has always been to build an audience, use Splinterlands, use Warsaken, and then use Warsaken as a tool to retain that audience when I do an indie dev feature. And it's actually worked. Like, I'm talking about it, like, did I ever send you a Pixology adventure? I sent you the disc, right?
You sent me the disc. You did not send me an adventure, but that's actually what I was doing last night. Last night I ended up streaming until fucking 7:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you have an adventure now?
Yeah, I bought one I bought like two way back in the day. And then I got kind of like back when there were no items to pick up anything. It was just run around and get coins. There was no monsters. You couldn't talk to anybody. There was no going in buildings and whatnot. Found out about it at Digicon. And so I picked one up way back. And so I went ahead and I kind of forgot about it for a while until you sent me that. And then when Midget started messaging me, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm streaming now if you want to hop on. And just kind of like this, spur of the moment. He hopped on, and we ended up, fucking talking until like 7 o'clock in the morning. I got him into NFD. He got me back into Pixologia. And, I ran around and like, I probably covered like 80% of the map among other things that I was doing. Huh? Yeah, I got a couple of things. I have
Aquascape, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. That's most of what you'll get. And I have no financial interest in the game, just full disclosure, but I'm good friends now with the dev. And I'm honestly all in on the game. And the reason for that is the ultimate goal of Pixology is to create like a 2D metaverse that kind of reflects the Wax community. So, cosmic aliens in the game, Captain Degen's in the game. For some fucking reason, I'm going to, like, if you cross the water, which you can do now, my house is there now. I have a house.
Yeah, actually, he was telling me about that, and I thought that shit was dope as hell.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck. And I have a custom one-of-one character coming my way, thanks to Peter Potts. So does TD and Fanny and other people. But, long story short, those are the kind of devs I wanna feature. If that makes sense.
I'm sharing my screen now so you can see the two. And I got the fertilizers token, and he sent me the aquascaping mantra.
Sorry, let me just load that up because I can't see your screen. That one sec. I need to press on not share your screen. Do I need to press on
watch stream?
Yeah, that would be a good. No, let's turn off camera, start an activity, disconnect. Dude, I'm not used to doing this. Mute. Where the fuck is watch stream?
Are you on?
No, I'm good. There I am. Okay, let's see. So you got the fertilizer token? I haven't seen that one. Oh, that's cool. And you got the thing to the right as well?
Yep, that's the one that Midget sent me. And then because when I first turned in the quest, and then I pulled up the page, I looked at the NFT, and then when I went back to claim it, somebody else had already claimed it.
Wait, they claimed? Oh, because you were streaming.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was somebody that was watching because it was a name I didn't recognize. I don't know anything about how any of that shit works though, so I'm not gonna.
But there's no way that anyone would have that link. That makes no sense.
I don't know either, but yeah. So that's what happened. So he sent me that one, the mantra one, and then he was like, well, you can just go, turn it in again, and maybe the pool is just empty. That was why he was sent me that one, and so I went and turned it in again, and that's when I got the fertilizer.
The pool's not empty. Definitely not your reward. But you're probably eligible for the bug hunter floppy, actually, because I just think you found a bug. And I'm actually going to message Peter Potts about it right now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it okay if I tag you?
Sure.
Well, it's in our DMs, but yo, bro. Sorry, he just sent me a picture. These are actually pretty dope. Sorry, I need to respond to what.
You're good.
So my buddy Rick, whatever, I'll just write Rick on the Mountain, was playing last night and finished the quest and received a claim link that had already been claimed. Do you think that's a bug? What's your WAM that you used to play?
OXU.
The WAM was OX
U2M
U2M
.C.WAM.
.c.wam. So Oscar, what is X?
Oscar X-ray uniform 2 Charlie or Mike dot Charlie dot WAM.
To Mike.Charlie.wam. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so I just sent that over to him, and we'll see what he says. But yeah, no, he's. This is not like This is not. I'm totally allowed to say this. No worries. I don't know if you know this, but the next feature that's going to be coming, since they got some of that Alien Worlds money, is did you run by the spaceship?
No, I don't think I got quite that far in. I got up pretty close to it, and then I died, and I had enough shit to go turn in for the quest, so I ended up running all the way back to do that.
Well, soon you'll be able to get in that spaceship and go into a fucking space shooter minigame.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And more quests are going to be added gradually. Before yesterday, and it's one of my viewers who told me this, if you jumped into the water, the game would fucking just freeze and bug out. When I was like demoing it for the first time with Peter, he's like, "Don't jump in the water! Don't jump in the water!" So of course I jumped in the water. But I mean, in a friendly way. I had already demoed the game, and it just respawned me right there. We were just kind of taking the piss. But no, as of yesterday, you can swim across the water, and that is a major expansion for the game, because that's opening up like the second element of the world. And I don't know if you knew this either. Did you go in the subway?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's for people who don't want to fight monsters and just want to fucking run around the metaverse. That's gonna come because at some point, it'll be populated, kind of like Tourist Station. I don't know if you've seen that game.
No, that one I'm not familiar with.
it's a pretty cool. They stream. If ever they stream, you should check them out. You have to download it though, which is kind of annoying. But no, it's a pretty cool game, and there's like a party room and shit, and like right now, like it's meant to be like a party metaverse type thing, but right now you can only get into some rooms if you have like a certain pass, right? So there's like one room that only like OGs can get into, but I mean that's irrelevant. It's really cool because like basically anybody can go in there, like an artist, and they could just display their NFT on like a canvas, so to speak, for free. And I think that's dope as fuck. So, yeah, it's a cool thing. It's completely different, but you know, I think you have a similar outlook to me from our conversations, which we haven't had enough of, to be frank. But that, like, you know, the whole thing about the blockchain and the games on it is they don't work without community. And like when I think of the best games I know, my favorite games, I don't know if you play them. Pixverse. I don't know if you've played Pixverse. It's a space exploration game.
Not familiar with that one.
72-hour clicker. That's delayed gratification, man. Because you send out a ship with a captain through a warp gate to find a planet. And what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, Tales of the Crypto with Crypto Dads. Like those are just two examples of games that are sustained by a combination of excellent design. I don't know about the tokenomics of Tales, but in Pixverse, it's self-contained and you can actually P2E. But both games have really awesome communities sustaining them, and I think that's the game changer on Web3 for me.
Yeah, it's definitely huge.
So, wait a second. He just responded, "Oh damn." Did he write? "Oh damn, that's still happening. Yep, it's a bug that's giving us hell. LOL. I'll try send him something." Nice, bro. He's a good dude.
And if he wants more information, he can always ask Midgets about it as well.
If you want more info, you can also ask Midget.
And it was live on stream, but I'm sure it would not be easy to find. Like I said, that was a 7.5 hour VOD.
VOD?
Huh?
Do you keep VOD?
Yep.
Oh, I'll just link your channel. 1 sec.
But it's a 7.5 hour VOD. So it would be towards the end, probably in the last hour, maybe hour and a half.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just link it. I mean, the thing is, his developers will probably actually, like, that's the thing with his project, though. They're struggling to, get the developers that they need because of financial constraints. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's the main problem, too. Any such program. Yeah, he did the run yesterday night. Let me just say, yep. He says it's in the last hour or hour and a half of the VOD on his page. Cool. And copy your page. There you go. Hopefully he drops you a follow. He's a really good dude. Oh, wait, how does he already have the video? What the fuck? Still, I think he could claim in the end. What? LOL. How did you get the video so fucking fast? Video so fast, bro. He says he needs to watch it better to see what happened.
Oh, and Midget's probably already told him about it.
Oh, did Midget and him know each other well?
I think so.
Hmm.
Because Midgets was talking about all of the suggestions that he's been making and whatnot, and how he's been kind of working with him all the way up as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably more recent than... We're talking about Stone Midgets, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
it was from yesterday, or he made another run. Well, you're in Italy, so he's in Italy. So, well, it was last night, Florida time. So this afternoon, no, it was like 7 a.m. You said, or 6 a.m. Florida time.
Figure about 18 hours ago.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Florida time or so. Thus, maybe 2 p.m. your time. Voila. Yeah, but Peter fucking chases down bugs like there's no tomorrow, and I have to jet in a few minutes because the wifey's expecting me around 11:30 to watch an episode of Clarkson's Farm, which is a great show on Amazon. But even though Jeremy Clarkson's a bit of a shit, but, he's actually nicer on that show. But what was I saying? Yeah, no, I actually did a fucking. So I had Peter on. He came into the stream, and I just decided to do like a spontaneous run to show people, the game. And that was kind of cool because every time I do it, I like onboard like 4 people or so, which, I mean, it sounds like a little, but it ain't nothing for, a small dev like that. But long story short is I ran into a bug midstream, so we literally did a bug hunting stream. He wants to know what browser you're using.
Brave. And he's also more than welcome to contact me if there's any way that I can be of assistance to the team in an official or unofficial capacity. I'll be more than helpful.
Says you can contact him at any time.
Actually, if you want to give him the link to the Discord, he can hop on this voice chat.
Yeah, I will drop the Discord now. Want you can join voice chat. See if he's free. I need to go back to the Discord link. Just give me a sec. So fucking hard to find Discords, bro.
Right?
Oh, why is there not a search tool? I'll just tell him we're on voice right now. I'm on. It's hard to type with this fucking brace on. I'm on voice with him right now if you have 2 minutes. Let's see. But yeah, no, Peter, this dude is fucking devoted. Like, he works as a video editor, I think. Well, no, he does. I don't think. I know. But, I mean, I don't know how many hours a day he's putting into Pixology. It's insane. And the biggest constraint really is dev time. Like, because he can't hire the devs full time because he can't afford it. They can't afford it, rather. But I mean, if he could have full time devs, he'd probably have a fully functioning metaverse by now. Which would be sweet because us, older dudes, so to speak. We kind of enjoy these like 2D platformers, Mario style shit things, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I think he's reaching a niche that can also be broadened. Oh, what's he saying? He's typing something. Oh, he's going to sleep at 7 a.m. Oh, LOL, I forgot about the time difference. Right, it's 7 a.m. Oh god. Good night, bro. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Sometimes it's weird when you're dealing with people in different time zones.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like Pacific to Eastern, whatever, no issue. I'm pretty new to mountains, so sometimes it can be a little confusing, but
I miss mountain time.
You need to tell me what happened with. Oh, you were in mountain time before?
Oh yeah. Where do you think the name came from, man?
Oh, are you from Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Cortez. Southern.
Where's that near?
Closest place is Durango, but it's like it's a few miles away from the Four Corners Monument. Like it's the southwesternmost bastion of civilization in the state.
The furthest most south I've ever been in Colorado is fucking Colorado Springs. which because my my sister-in-law went to the Air Force Academy, so she got married in their chapel. But I mean, you know, Colorado Springs is Colorado Springs, right?
Yeah, it's not so much Colorado as
No.
Colorado Springs.
Like, we were trying to get some weed at the time, and like all the dispensaries in Colorado Springs were medicinal only at the time.
This must have been forever ago.
This was 2015 or 2016, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Wait, because didn't it go fully wreck in like...
It did. No,
20...
this was after it was fully wrecked.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I understand that you could still get better prices, and some could argue better quality at the medical spots, but
Yeah. But
for the
no.
entire town to just only have medical, that's crazy. I never would have expected that.
I think it was a zoning thing. I mean, it's kind of blurry because we ended up getting some anyway somewhere out of town, but I think it was zoned so that they couldn't operate like within city limits, or I don't know what it was.
Yeah, no, I get that too, because maybe they just didn't want to allow them within city limits, so they made whatever various versions of city laws to not allow that to happen, which I could see happening, but is still kind of surprising. But like we had in Cortez, city of 10,000, we had 7 shops in city limits, not counting medical, just 7 rec shops in city limits, and the best one in town was literally just outside of town, so that you didn't have to pay city taxes.
That's cool. In Montreal, where I used to live, I mean, I wouldn't say the best place, but the cheapest place was the res. Like if you went to the Indian reservation is the term they still use, but
yeah, no, I know about res. I was like I said, the last bastion of civilization, because to the west you had Navajo, to the southwest you had Navajo, to the south you had Ute, and then you had Navajo. Like, yeah, no, I delivered for errands. We had a 350-mile delivery range. Like, we delivered throughout Utah, Arizona, and some in New Mexico. Like, it was fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's absolutely bad shit. That is such a large fucking delivery area.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and like we would go to Chinle, Arizona. And Oljeto,
like
Utah.
8-hour drive?
Yeah.
And Salt Lake would be 5 hours, maybe?
I don't know. I never went to Salt Lake.
Okay.
I did go to oh wait, no, we did no, it wasn't Salt Lake. We did go to another major city. We did Moab a couple of times. We tried not to, but there were some times where we had to go out there for various reasons. Never been to Salt Lake, and then there was LaSalle. We went to a few times. Most of our Utah was like Blanding and Monticello and that area. And then we did a lot like over in Oljeto, and those were in our what is the fucking city that starts with K in Arizona that's biggest on the Navajo res?
I should know this.
It's right by Oljeto.
Yeah. It's slipping my mind.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh wow, that's a massive fucking delivery area. Was that a good job?
It was a good job. It wasn't a good boss.
Yeah.
Like, we would get written up if we got overtime. And I just told you what our delivery range looked like.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like you can fucking predict shit in that context.
Yeah, and plus, we're also, doing, 150-pound couches, and we're delivering on the res, where, there aren't really very many standards for buildings. So there were literally points where we had to put this 150-pound double recliner couch in through a window on the second floor.
I'm not at all surprised. I've seen shit like that.
With two guys in a truck.
That's fucked up. And that's not safe. Well,
no.
That. I don't need
Yeah, no, not at all. I had a gun pulled on me in that job. Like, first time in the civilian world I had ever had a gun pulled on me. And get this, it was when we returned someone's dryer that we'd brought in for service. When we picked it up, there was a big-ass scratch on the side. So we noted that there was a big-ass scratch on the side. And the wife signed off that there was a big-ass scratch on the side. When we brought it back, there was a big-ass scratch on the side because we took it in for mechanical service, not cosmetic service. And
the big ass scratch on the side had not changed. It was still the original big fat scratch on the side.
Exactly. And husband was there and was none too happy about the fact that we didn't say anything about it, anything like that. Like, we didn't know he was there. We dealt with her. He was in the room sleeping. And so we get everything all set up and whatnot, and then there's a house across the street and like 3 doors down that we're picking up a bunch of furniture from as well. So we go drop off the dryer first, then we're working just down the street, and this motherfucker wakes up from his nap, goes and looks at the dryer, pulls it out, sees the scratch there. She didn't say anything to him about it, and so I guess he didn't know about it previously, and so he comes out with a fucking gun.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pistol or a long gun?
It was a pistol, and I didn't get, that great of a view of it, but...
No, I was just trying to picture the scene, you know what I mean? You're not a small guy, so
no.
I'm trying to picture this scene a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and like I'm literally, I've actually, like you said, not a small guy, so I had picked up, I got tired of waiting for my buddy, because he was a lazy piece of shit, and he was working inside the truck, and so I had thrown the love seat. I kind of, he already had the pillows out in the truck, and I kind of stood it up on its end, and then just kind of hunched over, reached behind me, hooked it over so that, the kind of inside of the armrest is on top of my head, and just kind of... And
you soloed it?
Took it over and, kind of shimmied it out the door and whatnot. And so I'm walking with this goddamn love seat by myself out the fucking, down the driveway out to the truck when all of a sudden my coworker comes up to me like, dude, that guy's got a fucking gun. And I see him walking around the truck. And I'm like, whoa, dude, what is the fuck is going on here?
Was this after your service or before?
This is after.
So, okay, you kind of knew how to handle and maybe diffuse the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't scared of him, but like, just more like shocked at the fact that the broad fucking daylight and over a dryer that this is actually happening. Like, if he had,
I want to know, how was this resolved? What made him put the gun away?
I talked to him and I showed him the paperwork, everything. I was like, we did not damage your dryer. We fixed your dryer. But it took about 15 minutes. And then when we reported it to the fucking boss, I don't know if anything ever happened from there. As far as I know, nobody was sent to that house again. But yeah, no, that was just crazy shit.
At you, or did he just...
No, he came out with it. He didn't actually... I don't know if he actually pointed it at my coworker before I got out there, but like it was just kind of in his hand in the ground and gestured threateningly a couple of times, but not actually pointed. Because if he had pointed, I would have broken his fucking wrist and taken it. Like, if you get that thing anywhere near my general direction, you're losing that hand.
No, I would think. I mean, and yeah, you I mean, in my opinion, you do not brandish unless you have the intention to shoot.
Oh yeah, no, never. Yeah. It's like,
or I should say, unless you're ready to shoot and know that there is a possibility that you may have to shoot.
Yeah, like it's one thing to bring it out of the house.
Yeah.
But, well, no, not even that, because, like, why are you going to even escalate the situation?
Right, but, yeah, the general rule I was taught, and I'm not a gun guy, per se, but I'm also not opposed to guns, is, if you're going to point it, it means you need to be willing to shoot it, basically. Otherwise, don't fucking point it.
Yeah, exactly. Never point a weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot.
Yep, and that's a gun safety rule, too.
Yep, treat, never, keep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's true. I remember that from the course I took at Ohio State, ironically. It
Ah,
was
boo, go
a
blue,
gun.
go blue.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, oh man, I had a guy. I do have to go in a sec. Sorry, but I had a guy who's in my stream every day, and I just found out he goes to Michigan.
Well, that's awesome. I have a favorite stream viewer in your channel now.
It's JT Ham and Cheese. I don't know if he's ever been in your stream. His
It does
lamb
not
is
sound
ham
familiar.
and cheese. Huh?
It does not sound familiar.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know what he's even there for. Does he? Oh, he does play some Forsaken. Oh, he mostly plays Web 2 games. Yeah. I've been playing Sons of the Forest lately, which is actually a pretty decent Web 2 game.
I've seen that on your streamer tag a couple of times, and I think what really drew my attention to it was one day you and Quadrels were both on Sons of the Forest. Were you guys streaming together, or were you just happening to be doing the same thing at the same time?
No, if Quad and I are on at the same time, it means we're in each other's server.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so either I'm in his or he's in mine. But he has much more time to stream than me because I mean he kind of does it like full time ish. And yeah, you guys should talk if that's an ambition you both share. Yeah, I can introduce you further to him. But yeah, no, he also has. Do you know Setrov?
Yes, I am familiar with him.
Setrov does a lot of his like graphics and things, and I believe it's not at cost, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because Setrov, if I'm not mistaken, used to do shit for like big fucking time streamers. Moderate, design graphics, like all the super awesome overlays and like the filters that he has on his camera, they're all like fucking custom bespoke made by Setrov.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
He does everything from cybersecurity to
my shit looked a lot better when I was using Streamlabs, but going on Splinterlands TV, Streamlabs is not really as compatible with the way that works, so I've got to use OBS, and I like it, but it does not have the same functionalities. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I just can't figure out how to do, and now it's starting to look better because I have stepped up my game and I have learned how to do a lot of things better as well.
I was just looking at your stream 2 seconds ago, and it actually does look pretty decent. Probably saw you last maybe 2 weeks ago, because the last 2 weeks for me have been a complete blur. So I don't know if I've been in your stream in the last 2 weeks, but there's something that's changed, I could tell. You were in the top left just now, right?
Yep.
You weren't. You were in the center before, no?
No, I was probably on the right side before I moved to the top left. I've been doing some adjustments with the chat box that's on there. I have a couple other windows that are occasionally shown on screen, like when I'm actively doing my my Splinterlands battle log. I tend to have that up there and live and whatnot, but it's a kind of a constantly evolving thing. But like alert boxes, I cannot for the life of me figure out how to do alert boxes on OBS. So like if I get new followers, I get raids or anything like that, I don't know anything about it because
I have it and the viewer sees it, but I have no fucking clue how I'm supposed to see and hear it.
Right?
No idea. Yeah.
And then, like, with the raids and whatnot, like, I got raided last night by Encrypted, and, like, now that I'm using Restream, for my personal stream, I'm streaming right now, I'm live on Twitch, and I'm live on YouTube. And Restream allows me to do that, and it also takes the chats from both of them and feeds them back to me, but it doesn't have like the first time chat notifications or the raid notifications or anything like that is not in the chat. So I don't know anything like that. The follows, everything like that, I don't see any of it. but it is still super cool because I have
It is.
the chat at least for both of them, and
Yeah.
especially now that I have a separate monitor, which is actually a TV that I'm sitting way too fucking close to, but like so I can actually put it so like right now I'm not actually looking at the camera, I am reading my chat, but my eye line is at least close enough to the camera that it looks a lot better. And then
That's
I've
cool.
got my computer here, I've got the TV here, so
Are you paying for it?
it's all a lot more put together and professional
Yeah.
looking, but
But do you have to pay for Restream?
nope.
Oh, because I'm at app.restream.io and they want a fucking monthly thingy.
Yeah, I've that was the first thing that I ran into as well. I forget how I got through it, but it's
Oh yeah, if you go to set up your live stream, copy and paste the RTMP settings. Oh, okay, that's simple enough. Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check this out tomorrow.
yeah, if you have your YouTube set up to where you can stream to it, then this is definitely super helpful.
I definitely don't.
Um,
My stream is strung together with duct tape. Like,
well,
seriously.
I would go ahead and get that set up whenever you can, because once you click the button, it takes them 24 hours to actually allow it. So it will take you a little while to actually, but there's no real requirements beforehand either.
I think I need to build my first overlay first.
That might be helpful. And like
camera.
That's the other thing that I miss about Streamlabs is like with Streamlabs, I actually had an overlay for the chat. Now I don't have an overlay for it. I have to use pop-out windows, and so like when I was streaming on just my computer, I couldn't do that. It's a tiny ass fucking monitor on the laptop. I couldn't do separate windows. Now that I have the TV, like I can, thankfully. It makes life a whole lot easier. I've actually got like 4 tiled windows on here. I've got Splinterlands TV up on the right on the computer still, and I've got my chat and the Splinterlands TV chat both as pop out windows from OBS that I've got in front of me as well on the eye line. So like it's getting a lot better. But yeah, like the lack of the alert box and the lack of raid information coming in and whatnot is somewhat frustrating. There are a lot of things that I really miss about Streamlabs.
Do you watch your stream live?
No, I usually have a tab open with my stream on, so that I can interact with the chat and like copy paste in stuff. But I don't tend to actually watch it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way because I think that might be a good way. I should ask Quattro L or something how the fuck he gets his notifications. If it's by watching or whatever. But this game, I really do have to go in a sec. I'm like late. I don't want to upset her.
Nah, happy wife is a happy life. I understand.
Yeah, no, but we should do like a some kind of collaboration.
Absolutely.
Like a I don't next Wednesday probably not the right thing. I'm having do you know who Kingsbury is, the artist?
Not well, but yes.
Okay, yeah, no. Every Wednesday he has his art vending machine, which you just shove tokens into, and it produces like one of his random NFTs from a previous drop or whatever. So we're just gonna do it live, like interview, whatever. But I'd love to do a game demo with you, like
fuck
with
yes,
the dev.
Fuck yes, 100%.
And the other thing is, how many people are watching you now?
Anybody? I think I got one on Twitch and one on YouTube right now.
And you know them?
Yes.
Okay. It's very likely that I will be hosting NFT Gamer TV either solo or with someone other than TD in the near future, unless something goes to shit because of what happened today. But yeah, no, I have to talk to TD because you're not like in the same world, but I think you'd be good on that because you do have your professional like Splinterlands thing, and you're a Web3 dude. I mean, I don't know if he's on.
Yeah, I mean, like I understand you gotta go, you gotta get with your lady.
Well, we should chat because because he was like, oh, maybe you should stream with this such and such and such and such. And I'm like, yeah, then no, then yeah, no, 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 no. But then I'm like, hey, I just thought like Rick, oh, that would actually probably work.
Yeah, I'm pretty much always available for a collab, so send me the deets on what and when. Or...
Similar styles, I would say, like maybe I'm a little more not funny, but I don't know what the word is, but not funny. I fuck around, but maybe a bit more on stream in terms of jokey joke. But when I'm doing like an interview or whatever, I tend to have more of the Rick vibe going on. If you know what I'm saying.
Have you actually been watching my interviews?
Yeah, no, I've watched a few of them, and I dig the thing. That's why I just thought of it. It's like, hey, I should pitch you. You don't know TD at all, do you?
No, not really. No.
Okay, we need to change that.
Yeah.
Are you in the NFTV gamer Discord?
Maybe. I'm not active on Discord though. Like I'm in
I'll drop
a lot.
You an invite either way. I mean, I'm in the VIP, so you'll be able to see me, but you won't be able to see most of the good stuff. But I have no idea, by the way, how I made this connection. If you know what I'm saying. Oh wait, I can't invite you to the VIP. That's not gonna. I need to invite you to the main channel. But like,
hey, When Moon Sir has joined on the mountain. Fantastic.
Nice. I guess he did not go to sleep like he said he would. But yeah, I do have to go. But I'm gonna drop this link. Oh wait, not into the Discord. I'll drop it into our chat. But yeah, no. You really should join and like I don't know, just say something every once in a while or something. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, no, because I'd love it if we could get you some natural exposure to TD, because TD really likes to promote Web3 streamers who are trying to grow their audience, so to speak, when he sees like kind of untapped potential. So I mean, he's given me a hand and whatever, so I could certainly see you. I mean, I know you go on Splinterlands TV, but you're trying to set up your own shit, right? So
yeah, I'm a little over 1,000 followers on on Twitch. I've been at it for like a little over a year now. I started like January 5th or something.
I mean, sometimes I come into your room and there are like 30 plus people.
Sometimes yeah.
But sometimes there's like 3. So I'm curious as to what the different things you're doing are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, it was a lot bigger when I was doing giveaways constantly, and I mean when I was doing them constantly,
was it really that the difference?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. But I was doing giveaways constantly, and I'll show you. I'll let you take a look at some of my prize wheels.
Oh, I gotcha. Are they live on the thing now?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just go figure out how to go back to that. I'm not very good at Discord either.
Oh, on Discord. Okay, I'll come in here. And
wait, are you live? No, I could just go to Twitch. One second. Sorry. Yeah, it'll be simpler on Twitch. Because I was just shutting down everything. Twitch.tv/Rick.
So this is the old set.
With one finger. Give me a sec.
It's all good.
Yeah, let's have a look.
This is the old set of wheels because I did a completely new set and I still did both, but like
I'm seeing faucets right now. Is that because of a delay?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You should see Wheel of Names loading up, and then you'll see the spinny wheel for a little while it's actually loading my list.
No, I can tell your layout is much better than it was. The only thing that kind of shit sucky is the chat down in the bottom left.
You don't like that there?
I like it there. I wish it was transparent.
Yeah.
I still don't see the wheel. Huh. That's weird. How big of a delay do you have? You're still stroking your beard. Well, you're always stroking your beard, so that means nothing. And what is this layer2labs.io thing?
Seriously, that's what you're seeing? That is a faucet that drops DEC, SPS,
Really?
SPT, Forge, SBT, basically whatever it has. And the kind of the community just puts into it, and it's roughly every 10 minutes. It's not a lot,
wow.
but
No, I mean it's grinding it out, right?
yeah.
Yo, it's still on that. Let me refresh and see if that makes a difference. No, dude, you're still on that. I wonder how long your delay is.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay.
I'm actually loading it up myself now to see.
Yeah. There's no timestamp. But no, actually, I like your top layer. It's really cool. The center box is great. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm no expert. Oh, you're drinking from a cup right now. I don't know how long ago that was.
That's also pretty constant, but I literally just took a drink.
Okay. But yeah. I mean,
yeah,
if you
like
made the
it was
chat
a lot bigger when I was
transparent,
doing giveaways.
I think it'd be really dope, dude. Oh wait, okay, here we go. I think you're switching to. I see weed, or no, that's not weed. That's just foliage. Fuck are Bravo rewards?
Those are rewards that you get for using the Brave browser.
Oh right. Okay, no. I'm tired. Okay, you're loading something up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Dude, that's a sweet wheel.
And that is the song wheel. So I always had a thing where, anytime anybody got to my wheels, the minimum prize was going to be 20 star bits. Like no matter what, you're gonna at least get 20 star bits out of it. And this was, star bits were worth a lot more then.
Yeah.
So, one of my wheels actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 star bits. And they were just all 20 star bits. But there was other stuff in between them as well. And then I had, you'll notice how the song wheel is number 8. Yeah. And then, do you see the list now?
Yeah, I see Subwheel, Warsaken, Explode, Decrops, Jackpot, Retired.
Yeah, so this is the original prize wheel that I had.
Oh, I see.
And then so you had that whole other list, and you even have in here this my favorite one. As soon as
I don't think I'm seeing it yet. I'm still seeing you kind of scrolling through the list. You have about at least a 1 minute delay right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me actually
I had a 10-minute delay on stream a few nights ago, so don't worry about it.
I'm just killing some tabs. Splinterlands TV can go.
It's not you. It's Twitch, bro. It's Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not you. It's Twitch. I had to restart my stream a couple of times when that was happening, but I didn't lose the viewers, which was also fucking weird. Man, you're still just at the bottom of your fucking scroll. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm actually at 7,000 K per second on my connection. Oh, weird. Well, shit. I do have 519 dropped frames.
Okay. How's your upload?
Are you talking about like speed test, or can I see that somewhere on OBS?
Oh no, I was talking about speed test, but it doesn't really matter. It's just that could be the issue.
It shouldn't be, because I'm one of my favorite things about being here is having the we got fiber optic,
Oh, okay, yeah. So do we. Yeah.
Should be good on that side of things. But I mean, the computer is definitely a potato.
Yeah.
All right,
this is weird.
I'm now. Right, you should be seeing multicolors on the wheel now, right?
I'm not seeing a wheel. I haven't seen a wheel since the song wheel.
Oh wow.
There's quite the delay.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so here I've got it's my wheel of wheels, and like
Wait, a wheel? Oh, so the wheel would determine which wheel the.
yes, and like so you would start out on one specific wheel, which was the winner wheel, which had a bunch of different amounts of star bits, some DEC, some SPS, various cards from different games and whatnot, and then would also have links to various different wheels. And then there was this wheel, which you could get sent to, which there are no prizes on this wheel, but it is 20 different options of where it could send you.
I'm finally seeing your DEC SPS wheel.
Okay, yeah, that was the winner wheel.
Yeah.
And then you're only going to be there for a minute, and then it's going to take you onto the wheel of wheels, which is
automatically going to take you.
No, I mean I switched over to it.
Okay, okay.
But that's 20 different options for various wheels that it can send you to, and there's some that are.
There's the wheel of wheels. Wow, that's cool.
And so you see some of them are by name, so you'll know where you're going, and some of them are by number, so you will not, because they're also numbered, like you see how the Wheel of Wheels here is 91, and then like the song wheel was 8. So
do you still get stuff from like Sensei Bullrog or stuff like that? Or?
It's been a little while, but sometimes, yeah. And then I also, like, I kind of got sick and tired of how long Wheel of Names takes to load. And so I switched over to Picker Wheel.
Picker Wheel? I didn't even know about that one.
And I am loading that up now, so you're going to see the other list of wheels that I have here.
That is a lot of fucking wheels. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I'm Picker Wheel. Huh. Which one do you like better?
Picker Wheel. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
It's not as customizable. Like, the Wheel of Names looks better because, like, I can do, like, my logo as the background, or I can do my logo in the middle and whatnot. This is, the Picker Wheel is not nearly as impressive, but it's still, it's just a lot smoother. Plus, I like the noise it makes.
Yeah, the noise was pretty sweet.
And also the way that they blur together is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. But yeah, that kind of sucks how the follower count just drops when the giveaways end.
Yeah.
Just to show you how many people are grinding.
Exactly. And also, like, the quality of viewer has gone up, but the quantity has definitely dropped.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Bob Carr said, I'm here most of the time, but right now he just said, I'm going back to Splinterlands TV to try and win that gold